So sending out the newsletter, we have basically I got Club Ready open, the Paleo plan, and then Yammer. So that should have everything that we need in there.
Okay.
So I'll always forward this to you, or you can also log in and get it, so you can kind of see it's just like this week's meal plan.
Okay.
Yeah. So once I get that up, I should just close out of the email. I like to keep it like clean windows,
Yeah.
so I'm not distracted.
Yeah.
Just kind of get it all done. So we have this. Now what I'm going to do is I go into Club Ready. So this is that corporate login.
Mm-hmm.
And in here is where we make the template. So I go in here and I go to Setup, Email Templates,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to add New. And then the easiest thing to do is clone existing. And I typically go look for the previous one. So that'd be, today's August 4th, so 7/29. So we're kind of catching up. So it's a little soon, but these should go out on Wednesdays.
Okay.
We get the Paleo plan on Tuesday, so it gives us one day to kind of,
Okay.
yeah. So I just date it for today.
Okay.
So 8/4/16, and if it's prospect, then I'll put prospect after it.
Yeah.
It just depends. Some weeks we do
Yeah,
prospect, some we don't.
Are you recording this? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And then, so we add that in. So now we're building that template.
Yeah.
Put available to use. I hit update. So I just keep hitting update a lot,
Yeah,
so I don't
save,
lose anything. Yeah.
I do that too.
And then we go into editor. So you haven't seen any of this yet, right?
No, I go into this to get the blogs, but not to email out.
Got it.
I go into the archives or
Okay.
the active ones.
Yeah. So I mean, this is the basic of like the weekly AMRAP.
Mm-hmm.
So we have, this is a subject line that's the one that is read without opening the email.
Okay.
Besides the subject, so like how you can sometimes read the first couple sentences.
Yeah.
So that should always be kind of catchy.
Okay.
So that we get like this one was like Coach Mike's gym bag might surprise you. So that's like an interest thing. It's like, oh, I want to see what's in Coach Mike's. So it helps to get them to open it.
Okay.
And it's strategically not about Coach Mike until all the way down here.
Yeah. So
it's because he wrote fresh undies.
Yeah.
I
read that.
Yeah. So, but it is intended to make the reader need to read the entire blog, to find out what is in Coach Mike's bag that was going to surprise me. So we always want to kind of keep that subject line good.
Okay.
Then of course we got the email topic, which is like my article, which we convert into a blog. Then we have all of the events over here. We always keep a running when the next 101 starts.
Okay.
So right now that's dated.
Yeah.
The August 6th 31 Heroes will still be good, but we're always just keeping this updated.
Yeah.
Actually, I know that's. We're always keeping that charity number updated.
Now, where you keep track of that number?
The best way to get that right now is from Hackettstown. Keeps a decent total on it. It's right on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
We keep one number running. It's kind of tricky to track because every like 3 to 6 months we have to go inside of all of the, because there's 4 wall of giving accounts.
Yeah.
Right now, so once Frank gets open in Roxbury, there's even 5. So each one of those is donating each month. So the number, it adds up pretty quick. So I'm sure we're probably over 30,000 right now because we haven't added up the Sweat Angels.
Yeah, I would say Sweat Angels is.
Yeah, that's all in there. But it's everything. It's 5Ks. It's literal donations to places. It's Barbells for Boobs is a big one.
Okay.
All that stuff. So we try to keep that running, and then that's our segue into kind of what it is for July, right? And tightening this up and as best we can to make it look pleasing.
You should add to change it to August.
Yeah, so now we need, because we're gonna need that August info for today's newsletter. And then so everything that's going on here, like everything, there should always, if there's nothing going on, when we have to make it up, basically. And then there's a little sign out. There's always a PS here that is going to be some kind of call to action. Even if there's no real call to action, we're teaching people call to action.
Yeah.
So this one says keep an eye out for the wrist strap order. That's coming. So we try to always have something. Then we have Coach Mike's fit tip that's in there. He has those all pre-made for us for a while.
Yammer.
Yep. And then all the athlete good news. One thing with this is we always don't say last name.
Yeah.
because sometimes inside of here you'll see that people will still
put their
I mean people mostly get the hint, but actually there's none in there to but
the new clients,
that's an old one. But so you'll just want to make sure to take out that like Tony Marie. I don't know if that Marie's her last name or not, but so we never put the last names in there though. Right. So and good news is really anything. Like anything at all. So anything that's just fun that we want to share. Try to keep at least 4 items in there.
Okay.
It can be there's never too many.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Okay.
So and then this is weakness tracks right now, but it's also kind of housekeeping. So this is kind of like do we have like shirt orders going on, anything that's in here, whatever goes kind of right in this area. And then we have the paleo plan. So, and then this can always be edited to make it look better visually. So if something doesn't look, we're always trying to do better.
Right.
So, we kind of just do whatever we can to make this stuff look nicer. Like that one, I know I could probably, where's that thing? Yeah, so like just center line it. Oh, it didn't do anything there. So anyway, so I have the paleo plan. So first thing I typically do is come in here.
The week.
Yeah, grab the date. And that's there. And then I get the URL. And for that, you come up to the top and it's insert link.
Okay.
And then paste that in. Good. So then I can give it a quick save just to make sure, and then I can get rid of the paleo plan. Now we're into good news. So you can see why we like to keep the old emails in here, so we can kind of work off the old one. So let's say Coach Mike, fit tips. Oops. Cool trail or park. It just kind of cool trail or park gets kind of tricky. Here we go. So I'll take the one right after. Short one. It's kind of a little cheap there, Mike, but we'll take it. And then now I can start building up the good news. So right here, newsletter, good news. And then basically just grab them. And anything that you've seen or overheard, like plug all that in there too. Put that in. Looks good. See, that's the coaches being lazy. So that one we need to reach out to. We would have to send out like an emergency text to everyone. Right now. Basically saying like, I need some good news. Let me just do it. We need some good news for the newsletter. So then hopefully by the time you finish, you'll have them put in. Like exactly how I do it.
So is it just Christine, Trish, is Art included?
Yep, Art.
And then Jess and Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there'll be,
Like, so if I'm doing this, I don't even think I have Trish's number, and I don't have Art, so if...
Yeah, I'll get I can get you all that stuff. But yeah, so they should be in there, and then I would collect it so then you can get done, and then you probably need to remind them a couple of times to make sure everybody's, as long as everyone puts in 2, you're good. Yeah. Jess is always really good at it. She always puts stuff in here. But we need everyone to be doing it. It's real easy. The Yammer app can go on their phone, so no one's got a reason. And there's lots of good news going on, so there's always a million ways to find out. But so the good news, we need more. We can't send it out with 2. So then we have that. So moving along. Okay, so our next 101. So August 1st, 1, 2, 3. So August 22nd. That's all works. And what's so we do we know what a Sweat Angels is for August?
Yeah, it's the bricks for.
Did you put it in the hammer?
I don't know.
You see how it's nice when it's all in one place?
Yeah.
Because it just gets you out of here.
Where would I put that in Yammer?
I'd put it right in with the good news, the newsletter.
Okay,
good
so
news
just
and,
check in with. Okay.
Nice.
It's building bricks for every 6 chickens equals 1 brick for build schools and. Yeah, so it's okay, hold on. Hashtag bricks for school. So should I just like take what I put or just?
Yeah, it's just there should be that email or there's content pack. There's that email that's in here.
Yeah, the email content. That's what I just didn't know how to. This goes out to the coaches.
Flip. Where's that content email?
Can't get into it.
Yeah, so that's why we want everything like together.
Yeah.
So I'll move on, but like this isn't showing me. It's not opening, but so there's an email in there that's already set.
Yeah.
So we just take that exact language and then put it right into the newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
We probably need to like take the words down a little bit so that it fits.
Okay.
But so I'll leave it up right now so that we know to change it.
Okay.
But then we'll update that stuff right there. So then we have the fitness tip, and then so for the PS, it's kind of we'll kind of work together real quick to like just kind of reach out to me on what we can put in there.
Okay.
Because right now it's I'll just say something about the Sweat Angels check-in days. Yeah.
Okay.
So. Strong. Um. 15th, 16th, and so just a call to action to tell them about the event.
Okay.
That's coming up on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. All classes and all levels welcome. Okay. So then as far as the email for the content, I'll send them to you so you can get it from me. Okay. But it's a little tricky. So here's the content email. So we'll probably just stick them somewhere so you can have access to them because I'll do a few at a time.
Okay.
But the thing is, and it's just how, unless you can open up text editor in your laptop, it's just weird. All of the cursors need to be replaced and retyped in. Okay. It's kind of a pain, or else it comes up bad code.
Yeah. Since
I'm cut and pasting it from pages into it. Okay. It's just annoying. So you just have to go in and all of like the Yeah, you just have to redo them real quick. It's like really annoying. If I can type them in text editor, it won't do that. But then it's hard to save it and.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like even that little like the apostrophe and I'm and.
Commas. Okay.
Do you think you can?
I don't think you did that period.
That one.
When
Could you send me the that Sweat Angel stuff real quick?
Okay.
I'll try to get this all out while we're here.
Just the content from it?
Yeah, whatever the stuff that we'll put in there.
Okay.
Or put it in Yammer real quick.
So what exactly do you want? Just copy and paste the whole email and put it in there?
Yeah, just unless it's too long to put in the newsletter, but just what it's about.
Okay.
I mean, you could just put the whole thing in there, and then when you get to it, you can edit it.
Yeah.
This is annoying. I don't even know if it's periods. I think it's just the question marks and the commas and stuff, but it might be. Getting the real recording here. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, so that's in. PSS. Next, Strong Together 101 starts August 22nd. Observe. I'll put that on the prospect one. Okay, so we got that. How are we doing on that?
Yeah, I didn't have my email password. Right, here's the insert for newsletter. It's in Yammer now.
That's weird.
Yeah, as soon as when I checked it, just all those things came out too.
Weren't they just not in here?
It's in all, or it's in all, just not new. But
Oh well, I don't want to.
Right, reuse. Which ones did you use last week?
Well, that was definitely not used. Jose PR, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone got an email from me from text for no reason. Oh, Art did $2.95. I should have done that too.
£5, did you? For the clean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay, so this is looking good. We got all this stuff.
When it's like that, like all those new PRs, just copy and paste however it looks.
No, I'm gonna space them out.
Okay.
It's like there's a little weird space there. It's just like temperamental.
Right.
Actually, that one I will leave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I sent it because it's like a group.
Yeah.
I don't know if it just stay together.
So this is awesome.
Okay.
We got a whole bunch of good news in here.
Great.
So see that last name's in there though.
Oh yeah.
It's not the end of the world, but we just try not to.
Right.
That's all done. So that's in there, that hammer?
Yeah.
Cool. Are you looking at last week's? Is Leslie C in there? Tinkering with her?
Push-ups on her toes. Let's see.
I love it. It's getting like obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like there's so much in here.
Yeah.
That's why I love it.
It was Rebecca H. PR'd her for power snatch to Tom K. about his knee surgery. So this is the last one.
Got it.
Let's see.
Okay. So we got
Do you have to redo all of the...
Not on this.
Okay.
Because it's only coming out of the word.
Okay, when it comes
Yammer
from
seems
words
like it's okay. Like
in itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was typed in there.
Sweat Angels thing is...
Oh. That looks like it might not be too much. So that comes in. That looks, yeah, cool. It's not too bad.
Okay. Is that supposed to be a link or? Oh. I don't know if that's supposed to be.
I'm gonna cut that out anyway. So we got the hashtag. So I'm gonna change it. So see how it's like a template?
Yeah. Just like checking in on Facebook.
So I don't like to say sweat angels. I like to say stronger their wall of giving.
Oh right. Okay.
With sweat angels, you know. Facebook, and then there you go. Strong Together Wall of Giving has partnered with Sweat Angels.
Partnered with.
take out that Causley. That's like their stupid branding.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like how it doesn't say how many check-ins. Maybe it's because it's not that strong. Because I think it's 6 for every brick.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's kind of weak. Yeah. So maybe they didn't put it in there, but that is kind of weak.
Right.
That doesn't really get.
Yeah.
The dog one's great because like every check-in, I think feeds a dog for a couple days. Cool. All right, so we have that. That's all in here. Now we gotta get that title good, and I should have put one in. Oh, I put in the title. College grads say reading books is for the birds. Maybe. Actually, I'm sorry. That is the title. The first line there. I'll try to have it outlined a little better for you. Okay. So, do you read any books? Take that out. Save. Okay. And then this one. Copy that real quick just so I can move. Just save one more time. Okay, so that's in there now. So now I'm going to send the email. Now, I'll just go through the whole thing actually. So we have that one in here. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to make a prospect one this week too. Okay. So I go in here, again I clone, there's this one. So it's 8416 prospect. Add it. Make available. Editor. Now I'm going to come in here, and when I do send a prospect one, I just delete a little bit. Okay. Just to kind of tease.
Right. This is other stuff you get.
Yeah. We got all that good, and then. So now we can talk to a prospect more. Mm-hmm. So nothing really fancy, mm-hmm. but it's our way to get that message, but behind all of this content. Right. So I'll save that. And that's really all that's different is a PS. Okay. And sometimes I might totally change it. Mm-hmm. Like we didn't send any prospect emails like this the last few weeks because we've been doing the free week. Right. So they've just been getting a free week email. So they didn't get newsletters for a few days. Okay. Okay, so now it's good to send. So let's start with Chester. So I'll go into prospects. Okay. So I should have my subject line type saved still. So, sorry. So that was a change thing there, but so that's where I can go and I can just pick any email I want now. Okay. And I just go up, probably 84 prospect. You can just triple check it. Yeah. And then use the email, and then that all looks good real quick, and then I send. Okay. That's okay to blast. So now you do have a 5-minute delay here in case you did something wrong. Okay. I've definitely done stuff wrong before. Okay. And sent them. You can cancel it right here. Okay. So you can hit that if you did something wrong. Like definitely slow it down and triple check everything. Yeah. Also, inside of communication, live send queue. If you go inside of this, sometimes it takes a second to load. But you can go inside this live send queue in there too, and you should be able to see. I've only used that feature once, and I missed it. I only got half of them. Oh. But that's where you can see emails, and you can kind of cancel them all right there. But all right, so we sent the prospect email, so that's out. Now I'm going to send the member one. So same subject line. Right here you'll see the email template, what it wants to send out. So I'm going to change it. And I go up to 8.4 not prospect. That's the member email. And then send.
Okay.
Yes. I just give that a couple seconds. Mm-hmm. Then I log out. And then I go into Hackettstown. Prospects. It's pretty, like the hard part's building the thing.
Yeah.
Oops, that's not the template I'm using. Change template. Careful of the years.
Yeah.
By the way.
Right.
Prospects. Prospect. And send now. I'll show you on the next one. You can delay it too. So if you ever were doing this ahead of time.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't do it before Tuesday, but you can have this stuff built, pretty soon. But so this is members. Member, use that email. Yeah, so then from here I can do whatever I want. Send it in 2 hours, 4 hours, or schedule it for later.
Okay.
And that puts, when I schedule it for later, let's say tomorrow, it'll also give me a time option.
Okay.
So it's pretty smart. I can just kind of send stuff whenever I want. But, at this point, it's fine to just send it right at this time. Okay. Give it a quick glance over.
You said you usually send them out on Wednesdays?
We try for Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. Every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then that's it. So they have everything out. They got all of the emails. So we don't fully rely on it because not everyone opens their emails. Mm-hmm. Not everyone gets emails delivered. Some people don't prefer emails.
Okay.
But that's it.
So like when you send out a newsletter, should I turn that immediately into a blog or no, because the members kind of get it and
you can turn it. Yeah.
Do it like.
Yeah, I mean it's as soon as we can.
That's what I figure. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and then we'll just have to tighten them up. Like I think, like some they aren't all gonna be like. I'll give you an example. Like next week's, I was gonna talk about checking in.
Okay.
For class and why that's like holds you accountable kind of thing. So that's not really gonna be. It might be like that's where I'm gonna have to need you to like, kind of read it and know. But let me cut this off real quick. So I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't think that would make a